Namaste, beautiful souls. So, how are my beautiful souls doing today? Great, lovely. This is your medium for tarot guidance, Rupa Kanal, welcoming all the beautiful souls on my YouTube channel, White Tara Tarot Reading. So, beautiful souls, as you can see, we are prepared for a pick a card reading today, and the topic is your husband, is your man, your boyfriend, your lover, your spouse, is he cheating upon you? Do you feel that intuition strongly? Right? Is he seeing another woman? Or what is the possible reason which is separating him from you? Is this the end of the relationship? So today's pick a card reading will give you the answer clearly, so as to yes or no, so that you can come out of the turmoil and take a deep breath. And if it's a yes, relief, let him go. And if it's a no, then you have to understand what you can do so that you can revive your love relationship back on track. Right, beautiful souls? So these are the three piles for today's pick a card reading to let you know whether your partner is cheating on you, is he seeing another woman, or what the reason behind your separation. Right? So these are the three piles. This is the pile 1, the Buddha wearing a purple robe. Pile 2, the Buddha wearing a green robe. And pile 3, the Buddha wearing the red robe. Right? So look at the colors of the robes, or look at the expression of the enlightened. Look at his eyes. You can connect to anything on the cards. And if you're someone who gets well connected with energies of numbers, I'm going to put the time section for each pile in the description box and in the time section as well, so you can connect, resonate. So do not confuse it. Keep it simple. Whichever pile is calling you initially is going to resonate with you, right? So there is no need to choose for an extra pile. Stick with the first pile. If whatever the guidance is coming, yes or no, stick with the just one pile. So that is my sincere request for this particular pick a card reading, beautiful souls. So next couple of seconds is for you to choose your pile. You can touch the pile on your screen. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let's get started. Hey beautiful souls, I hope the pile selection is done. So let me keep the other two piles aside and let's get started with the beautiful souls. Those who have chosen the pile 1, Gautama the Buddha wearing purple robe. And this card also has got a very, very deep teaching, which I'm going to read you at the last. But first, let us see what is the situation, the status of your cheating spouse. Is he really cheating upon you for another woman, or what is the possible reason? So the first card I have is the King of Swords upright. So to begin with, not the good energies, it's a yes. So the second card is Ace of Swords in reverse. So the third card will reveal the fortune of this relationship, beautiful souls. So the third card is 7 of Cups upright. So 2 cards stood upright, and sometimes a yes can also break your heart. A yes can also bring you a lot of agitation, as if your world has turned upside down. So the tarots are giving you a clear answer. Yes, your husband, your spouse, your boyfriend is cheating upon you, and what you have been intuiting, what you have been feeling, what your heart was connecting to was absolutely correct, right? So now let us explore why is he doing so. So I don't think there is a third woman involved in the separation of you and your husband or your lover. So what is the possible reason? So here is the Knight of Swords, and this is a strong indication that in your relationship you have been constantly into fights. It could be verbal fights, it could be physical fights. There is so much of unhealthy conversations, discussions, heated arguments, sometimes over silly things, sometimes over serious things, but somehow the energy poles of you and your husband, your spouse, doesn't match. They are not in the same level, right? You belong to north and he belongs to south. If it's a yes from your side, it has to be a no from his side. So there have been fightings, arguments, and physical discontentment, and everything is like a battle between both of you. Every day, your relationship, since the morning till the evening, it's a big battle. Whenever you are coming face to face, it is always fighting, it is always arguments, it is always, so much of negative energies each of you absorb from one another. So this is the first possible reason which is bringing you to separation, and your husband, your spouse, is cheating upon you. He is secretively trying to plan something against you. He wants to get separated from you. He might have told these things in rage as well, but later he might have apologized to you that it was just a rub, I didn't mean that to you. But most of the things which he tells to you, he argues during the arguments, are his real words, right? So he wants to end this relationship. He is cheating upon you and he is planning something against you. But there is also a face of a woman involved here. So let me read this card later. And the next energy is the Ace of Swords. So this Ace of Swords is something which is an indication of something forceful, as if you are forcefully continuing in this relationship. And the Ace of Swords actually is an indication of beginning, but in your case it is beginning of trapped energies. You feel trapped in this relationship, you feel prisoned in this relationship, and maybe his family, the kind of relationship you share with his family is also not that good, what I'm sensing, because this relationship begin with had started with negative energies, and you feel that you don't belong to this place, you don't belong to him, you don't belong to his family. And here you are, the place, your husband's place, you are been looked up as a responsibility, you are being looked up as a burden. So you want to move to a place where you are celebrated, not in a place where you are considered as a responsibility or a burden. So Ace of Swords indicates that if this relationship ends, then you will move on in your life very easily. You have a new beginning, a new dawn waiting for you. So Ace of Swords, a new beginning is waiting for you, and this beginning will start up on a positive note. So that is the indication of this card. And this is the last card, is the crucial card, because this had summed up everything which is the cause of your separation of this marriage or this love relationship. So your husband, your spouse, your lover is a very greedy person. He has always had so many choices in his life, and he have always made wrong decisions. He always took wrong decisions which brought profits only to him, and his decisions has brought, unhappiness and discontentment to people around him, especially his wife, his lover, his girl. So his projections, his choices have been always wrong. If you look here, the dark shadow here is your spouse, is your husband, and there's a spider on his shoulder, and he is looking at all these things. So all these things are in his mind. So there is jewelry, there is a big house. Again, there are some poisonous insects, right? And there is, in this cup, if you look here, there is a head, and this head looks like a head of a woman. So yes, he might also been looking for some other woman, so that he can marry her, or he can have a love relationship, a physical relationship with her. So this person, your husband, is a very greedy person, and he is full of negative energies. His mind is full of poisonous strategies and plans and plots. So it is good for you if you are feeling that this relationship needs to be ended. This relationship needs to be ended right now, immediately, because a new dawn is waiting for you. So the possible reason for your separation is misunderstanding, mismatch of energies, fightings, arguments, discussions, heated arguments, and your husband being greedy. He is like, maybe the woman he wants to marry now is a very rich woman, a very successful woman who can bring your husband the materialistic abundance, a big house, a big bank balance, jewelry, and everything. But then he will understand, if the karma hits him back, that what he has lost, right? So beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 1, the tarot is bringing you a guidance that your husband is cheating you for multiple reasons, and possibly there is an involvement of a third woman as well, who is rich, who is successful. The enlightened, the Gautama, the Buddha has brought you a very important message, which can be considered as a blessing as well. So he says, what you are is what you have been, and what you will be is what you do now, right? So the things which you have been facing in your life is all because of your past, and what you decide in your present will decide your future, and you have to make your present happy so that your future is bright, right? And this card also brings in the energy that your intuitions most of the times are right. So trust your intuitions and your heart's instinct, beautiful souls. So this is the yes or no pick a card reading, whether your husband, your spouse is cheating upon you, and it's a yes. So with this, we come to an end with the pile 1. And if this resonated with you, like it, connect to me through your comments, and don't forget to subscribe. White Tarot reading. All the very best for the new beginnings in your life, beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 1. Sending wishes and blessings from Goddess White Tara and the Supreme, right? So now this is the pile 2. So hey, beautiful souls, those who have chosen the pile 2, let us bring that clarity about the status, your love status, your marriage status, what you're intuiting is right or wrong, a yes or a no. Is your husband, your lover, your spouse is cheating upon you, and what is the possible reasons? So I've got 3 cards here, and if you want to listen to a no, 2 cards should stand reverse, right? If that is the process, if more than 2 cards stand upright, then it's a yes, and more than 2 cards, if they stand reverse, it's a no. So let me show the first card to the camera, flip the first card to the camera. This is the Hanged Man, beautiful souls. Hanged Man, and the first energy says yes. So we are still hopeful. We have got 2 more cards. So this is not a good energy to begin with. So let me flip the second card, and the second card is the Fool. This is in reverse, so this is a good news. So now the situation is 50-50, and the complete result, or the complete responsibility, is on this third card. So let me flip this third card to you, beautiful souls, so I can get you that clarity. And the third card is Nine of Wands, and this is in reverse. So beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2, you can take a deep breath and get relieved from the turmoil which you have been going through since so many days, because the cards are guiding you clearly that no, your husband, your spouse, your lover, your boyfriend, they are not cheating upon you. They are not trying to leave you. They are not thinking for a separation or a divorce from you. They are not involved with any other woman, right? So what is it which is so strongly connecting you with the feeling that they are cheating upon you is the Hanged Man. Can you look at this Hanged Man? This is someone who is hanged upside down. The head is down, but if you look at the expression on his face, he is happy to hang. So this means that your husband right now, his professional life or his business or his career, the life at his office is like this. He is tremendously under work pressure, right? So this is the energy of water, and he is doing so much of overtime. He's doing extra hours of working, and he is sacrificing his family life, the quality family time, towards working, so that maybe he wants to earn a big money, or he has some plans and ambitions. So the Hanged Man is also a representation of sacrificing, sacrificing personal life, sacrificing quality life, sacrificing love life, so that something else can be brought into life. It's like no pain, no gain. And to gain something, you have to lose something. That is the law of the nature. So he is focused, your husband, your spouse is focused towards earning, towards achieving, right? So maybe that is the possible reason you're feeling as if he is neglecting you. And the next card is the Fool card, and this could be your own energy. The Fool is like a carefree person, and a fool can think in any direction, and all your intuitions which you have been feeling strongly are all false alarms. And this is the air energy, and possibly one of the reasons why the thing has ended so strong in your head could be the neighborhood gossips. Somebody whispered something into your ears, or it came through, unhealthy gossiping, right? Somebody have seen something or heard something, and when it came to you, it was multiplied 1,000 times, 10,000 times. And that's why there is a saying in my language that Chinta chita saman hai. When you have a doubt, it is equal to as if you're burning in the fire of funeral, right? So if you have some doubt, now as things are clear, if you think that there is something which you need to communicate, go for a clear communication, and don't feed your itchy ears, because the Fool card is a clear indication that this doubt has become so strong because of all unhealthy gossiping, right? So the Fool is a happy person, so don't ruin your happiness. You are a happy person, so don't take any big decisions without looking at the broader picture. So that is the big lesson coming from the Fool card. Before you take a big leap, look at the broader picture. And when you have problem in your relationship, the best way you can fix it is through communication. So now it is clear that there is no danger lurking around in your relationship, so you can happily sit and talk. And the Nine of Wands also brings in the energy of exhaustion. So your husband, your spouse, you could feel it more than me. The tarot is guiding that, advising and suggesting that your spouse is really exhausted because he is been working so hard. But this person, one strong quality of your husband, your spouse, is he is a very, very patient person. You have been poking him, you have been showing a different behavioral attitude towards him, but he is ignoring everything because his complete focus right now is towards achieving his goal. But what you have to understand that even when you look at his face, his body language, he is low in energies. He is weak because he is working like continuously without rest, without any retreat, no relaxation. So until and unless he achieves his ambitions, he will be like that. So you have to take care of his health, not only his physical health, but also of his psychological health. And this time he needs your emotional support. Right, beautiful souls? So I think we don't need to discuss, make it long for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2. So the tarots are guiding you that no, your man, your husband is not cheating on you. Instead, he's focused towards his ambitions. So don't poke him. He's exhausted. Take care of him. And before you decide something which brings psychological disturbance of your mind, look at the broader picture. And I have got a very, very important teaching from Buddha, and this could be learning for you for your whole life. And it says that to understand everything is to forgive everything. Right? So right now, after watching this reading, you might be cursing people who have brought this gossip into your itchy ears, but it's not their fault, it's your fault because you have given them that opportunity. So don't curse them because you are responsible for whatever is happening in your life, right? So forgive them. So Lord Buddha is saying that forgiveness is a very, very intense quality of a human being. So forgive them, don't curse anybody. Understand everything is to forgive everything, right? So I hope you have understood. You have to inculcate the quality of forgiveness. So don't blame others for your problems. So beautiful souls, with that we come to an end with the pile 2. If this resonated with you, please like it and connect to me through your comments. Right? Sending blessings and wishes from Goddess White Tara and Supreme. All the best. Take care of your man and be happy because he loves you deeply. Right, beautiful souls? So, right. So, pile 3. Hey, beautiful souls. So, those who have chosen pile 3, Gautama the Enlightened wearing a red robe, let us see what is the status of your relationship and what you have been intuiting lately. Is that correct or not? So is it a yes or a no? Whether you are been trying to deceived, is your partner trying to cheat you, is there any other woman or any other reason? So for me to confirm you a yes, we need to have 2 cards to stand upright. But in your case, I hope that a no is a finer answer, because sometimes no can bring immense happiness than yes. So let us hope for a no, but whatever the answer is being guided through the tarots, you have to accept it and bring the clarity so that you can fix the problem in your love relationship, in your marriage. So let me flip the first card to the camera. This is the 10 of Swords, beautiful souls. 10 of Swords in reverse, right? Next energy is the 2 of Swords upright. So this is a yes and this is a no. So the whole responsibility of the clarity comes to the third card. And if this card also stands upright, it's a yes. So let me turn it to the camera. The third card, Queen of Pentacles. Yes, beautiful souls. So I think you have prepared yourself to listen to the answer. The tarots are giving you a clear answer that yes, your husband is 100% cheating on you, and 100% there is the third woman involved in this relationship. There is a woman involved in this relationship. And this 10 of Swords to begin with is you who... This is right now you're feeling as if somebody has stabbed you multiple times with sharp swords, right? So 10 is an indication of destruction. So your husband, your spouse is ready, is prepared to destroy this relationship, to end this relationship, to ruin this relationship, to maybe he is already planned with documentation for divorce and other needed support so that he can move on with another woman. So the good news, good thing, good energy about this card is that this will allow you to reborn. This card is also an indication of rebirth. So consider that this destruction was meant to be, was destined to be, so that you can reborn, a rebirth, a new beginning, right? A new cycle of complete fortune is awaiting for you. So this relationship is over, beautiful souls, from his side and maybe also from your side. And this pick card reading has brought all the clarity, right? So the Two of Swords, if you can look here, the background is not natural because moon never appears like that in sky. So this is all the... This indicates that what is the mind frame of your husband, of your spouse, of your lover. He is a schizophrenic. He is a fickling person. He is a person who changes moment to moment. So he is not worth in your life. You don't deserve this kind of man in your life, beautiful soul. He is a schizophrenic. He can do anything at any time. He is a criminal mind, right? He is blindfolded and he has got two swords in his hands, and those two swords can be quite lethal for everyone who is around him, especially the woman around him. So he is kind of a person who is ready to dump woman for another woman who is financially stable. So this woman who he is trying to move on with is Queen of Pentacles, which means that she is a woman who is older to him. Maybe she is in her 50s. She could be a widow or divorcee, and she is someone who is quite vengeful, and she is pulling your husband through influencing her wealth, her riches, her money, right? You're bribing him. So this Queen of Pentacles is rich, and she has promised your husband that she'll give her whatever she possesses, and that's why he have decided to move on with this woman who is pretty rich, right? But I don't see that there is love between this woman and your husband or your man. So if he finds someone richer than this woman, he will be readily dumping this woman as well, because he is a schizophrenic. He is a money-minded person. He can do to have that big money, you know. So money can be earned through hard work, not through cheating, and money earned by cheating will only bring bad karma. So he has destroyed his karma by destroying his lawful relationship with his wife. So this man has started his own journey of suffering. He has chosen the path which is filled with thorns in this very earth as well. So he have to pay it back before he dies, and maybe even after he dies. So he will be definitely pushed down to the hell, because this is the biggest sin he has committed in his life, hurting the woman in his life. Lawfully wedded wife, you are his lover, and he is not even thought about it for even a second before he decided to end this relationship. So this man was never ever in love with you. It was all about some kind of pleasure, some kind of self-centered goals. He was with you, and this relationship is end. But you have to remember that you will be reborn. You have to reborn. You have to fight. You have to rotate the wheel of fortune so that it will stop on your note, and your life will be now onwards taking smooth flight, beautiful souls, because the unwanted person is being eliminated. And understand that God has removed him from your life, because God wants you to have a happy present life, enjoy your present life, and secure your future, right? So this card, the Enlightened Buddha, has got a very deep message, a teaching which can be a learning process for you throughout your life. This could be the most important lessons of your life. And this says that it is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours, right? So try to have a friendly relationship with your inner constitution, with your inner being. The rest battle which you have to fight with the outer world can be achieved easily, right? So let me read the message once again, beautiful souls. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. I told you that you have to reborn, and this time you have to reborn with a fighter spirit. Right, beautiful souls, because your future is secure. God is protecting you. That is why he has planned to remove this person from your life who is a schizophrenic, who is a maniac. So this brings us to end of the pile 3, beautiful souls. So take good care of yourself, prepare yourself, nurture yourself, retreat yourself, get yourself involved with people who love you, people who celebrate you. So you are now a free bird. So enjoy your life. I'm wishing you all the best and sending blessings and wishings from Mother White Tara and Supreme Sri Radha and Sri Krishna. So beautiful souls, if this resonated with you, like it, connect to me through your comments, and don't forget to subscribe. White Tara Tarot Reading. So beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 3, take care of yourself and get ready to reborn, right, with the beautiful wings. This also brings us to the end of today's pick a card reading, and here I request you to subscribe my channel so that you won't miss any of my readings. And if you've already subscribed to White Tara Tarot Reading, thank you very much for all your support and appreciation. So beautiful souls, take good care of yourself. Eat and drink things which will boost your immunity, because what we need is the immunity power right now so that we can fight off this second phase of pandemic. And let us all share our knowledge and rise together. Until next time, take good care of yourself, sending lots and lots of blessings from Goddess White Tara and my favorite Sri Radha and Sri Krishna, beautiful souls. Astu. Namaste.